Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Sippin' and Rippin', and today we're going to be giving you two Costco boxes, and there's a reason for them. But first, feeling under the weather, not feeling the best. A little congested, a little upper respiratory infection, I think. So we're going to be just doing some clearly Canadian, sparkling, sugary water, and some regular water. So cheers, everybody. You know how much sugar that was in these things, like 24 grams, but they're tasty. So but yeah, so I'm gonna do a little PC show off purchase. It's a big one. I have pulled one of these in the past, not of this person, but a recent YouTuber and friend, old guy with a camera and a dream. Go check out his channel. Pulled one, and I have had one in my cart for like the longest time and could never pull the trigger, and then that was a sign because they're very rare. It's like being hit by lightning almost. That's how rare these cards are. I pulled one in a Costco box, so that's why we're doing these Costco boxes. If you've seen the channel, you kind of know it's a hidden gem. So we'll just open this up here. They have to authorize it, so it comes in one of these fancy things off eBay because they have to go to an authorization to get it approved. And yeah, so sweet. We'll take this out here. So if you buy anything over $250, you have to get it authenticity guaranteed somewhere. I had to do it with my hidden gem when I sent it off with a bunch of other cards, other purchases in the past, and they come in these cool boxes, and yeah, there it is. Jackson Churro. So this is hidden gems. Not a lot of people know about them. I pulled a Jordan Walker of 2023 out of a Costco box. The population report, not the population report, but the print run, I've seen anywhere from, people have been saying 15 all the way up to 25. I personally think it's 25. There's 22 of these at PSA. There's only 2 PSA 10s and then only 1 at SGC. I remember reading a long time ago that the print run was 25, but they're spread out. This is how rare these are. They're spread out within all 11 Tops products, and they just toss them in somewhere randomly. And so it's like a 1 of 2 kind of in a series. And that's how rare they are. If you ever happen to find one, I'd say hold on to it. Old guy found a Wyatt Langford. I'm like, yep, that's just a sign. I was ecstatic for him. It's freaking crazy to pull one of these, pull of a lifetime, and especially a Wyatt Langford. I had the Jordan Walker and it was all bent, so sold that right away. But yeah, that's how rare these are. They're insane to hit, and I just had to pull it. So there's only 2 PSA 10s out there, and I'm lucky enough to have one of them. So did it for my birthday. All right, so let's get into it. And that's what I found hidden gems in, was one of these. Sorry about my cough. So what we're looking for in here is the Dylan Cruz short print, the mesmerized case hit in the silver packs, and anything really. All right, let's get into it here. There it is. Yes. Already made. Video is already done. We're over with. We're gonna cut it short here. Got the hidden gems, and you got the Dylan Cruz SP. That is sweet. It usually says like CTC SP on the back, but CTB. Don't know what the B stands for. But this is the one I wanted. Pick the right box. Just a cool picture. And then Ronald Cunha. Don't need that one. But I have a whole bunch of collection, that's for sure. All right, let's get into Series 1. Not looking for anything particular out of these. I've already made so many sets. We'll just go to the back. Taylor Ward backwards card, the sparkly, glittery stuff, and yeah. Still a few more of these at Costco. I'd say 20 maybe. And every time I go, I'll pick up 2, but don't need to go for a while, I don't think. Another backwards card here. Sean Reynolds rookie card. And the sparkly goodness. So, hey, look at that, 2 already. But these are always fun. One of my favorite products to open. That and Bowman, which are both out at the same time, of course. And then the Paul Skeens. Look at that. That's a cool card. One of my favorite inserts. We'll put that down over here. But yeah, just when you hold one of those cards in your hand, the hidden gems, it's something. It's like Topps Chrome on steroids. I mean, they do such good work with those. The feel, the sparkle. This was a great idea. I think they brought it back from a long time ago. There's the grossness of that. But yeah, I think Jackson Churro has the most graded on PSA. I think it was 22. Next up is Otani with I think 18. So a lot of Cheerios have been found, but not a lot of 10s. Oh, we got Paul Skeens on that one. That's a cool card. A lot of 8s and a lot of 9s. So I had to pull the trigger. I like to get the cards that are very low pop run or print run. And look at this, backwards card of Bryce Turing. Cool. That's a sweet picture. Good little PC hit. Like a good Bryce Turing. Met the guy at the Timber Rattler Stadium in Appleton here. Just playing for high A. Good guy. Alright, what else can we get? Who knows? Oh, already messing up the order. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, you like the content, usually I'm more ecstatic, more energetic, and usually I've been drinking something yummy. But if you like the stuff, hit that like, subscribe, do what you want to do, and yeah, we'll just keep plowing through. Multiple videos. I do like 2 every week. I'm trying to catch up. I have so many older videos. I've been trying to do more every day, but yeah, I just can't catch up because there's so many good stuff that's out there. And if you see anything on these that I missed, let me know. But yeah, last year's I liked a lot better because you had Top Series 1 and Top Series 2 and not Heritage. Heritage is just such hard pulls, especially the first Heritage, because there's 500 cards. Chances of you pulling the one that you want, it's pretty hard. Compared to update, you got, you know, just the, what is it, 200 Mike Trout. Nothing fancy on that one, and Jake Cronenworth on the refractor. Plus, making the set on this is just so hard, especially the master set. I give props to anybody that has made the master set with these. There's the Wink, and we got our Hayden Birdsong. Not a bad one there. Cool. All right, Peter Fairbanks, that's the guy that else haunts my packs. I pull a lot of Peter Fairbanks. We'll put this guy in a sleeve just for the heck of it. So we get our 2 parallels in the whatchamacallit, and 2 chromies, which is usually the average on these. Greg Jones, Barry Bonds, that's a cool card. For these packs. And a lot of them just come out and surprise you, that's for sure. All right, we're still not done with the first one. We still got the silver pack, so let's get going on these. I'm looking for, who am I looking for? Glad. I don't even know. Who cares? Ben Rice is always a good one. And Ellie's always a good one. But we're looking for colors, and we're looking for the case hit Mesmerized. That'd be pretty sweet. Jonathan India, Bohm, Judge, always a good one. I think they come in the middle. Any of those hits. All right, Neto, Tucker, Garcia, Chapman, and Sedan Rafaela. Round out that one. Don't worry, we have a second one. Already excited because I got the Cruise up there. I don't know how much those are going for. Probably like 20 bucks. The Alleys last year were going for a crap ton. You hit one of those. I've sold so many oversold SPs of his on those. And they were going for a lot. Same with the Otanis. Any Otani card goes for a lot. All right. Brooks Lee, I think I got like 4 of those now. And the Lindor. Lindor's a short print. Well, that's cool. I never knew that one was a short print. This says OSP on the back. All right, let's get this one in one. We'll take down Turing. Actually, no, we got 3 parallels last time. All right, let's get into it. We had a good run in the beginning with these, with tons of HFAs coming out. Not tons, but 2. Can we get one here? Why does that card look different? Maybe I've never seen that card before. All right, Tony Romo. Cool rainbow foil there. Good old Tony Romo. Wonder if they're related, Drew and Tony. All right, Fernando Tatis doing a ballerina dance. It's a cool picture right there. And my stomach is growling because I'm not hungry, and my stomach's like, feed me. It's like, I'm sick. I can't. All right, this guy. Literally. What did I say last pack? This guy haunts me. Peter Fairbanks. You know how many parallels I have of him from last year? Peter freaking Fairbanks. Got 2 back-to-back and then Heritage pack, and then I get his lovely chromium. I should just collect Peter Fairbanks. I don't know if you've ever seen LP in his videos, but he has. Evan Carter's back in. He pulls a lot of Winkers and Adam Frazier's. So hey, that's a good one. Like tons of them. Peter Fairbanks is mine at the moment. And we'll keep going. This was just a dud pack. Sickness can go away. That would be sweet. Jeremy Pena's having himself a season, and look at that. I love those golds. Babe Ruth. So we hit golds out of these pretty good too. I had was it Cal Raleigh or Mitch Haniger or something. So that's a nice hit. Do you wish it was a rookie of someone else? Yes, but when Jeremy Pena's not having a bad season, you'll take it. And out of 50, it's kind of like a Mother's Day or whatever the heck you... No, what's out of 50? Yeah, it is Mother's Day and Father's Day. And then out of 25 is Memorial Day. 10's clear. All right. We're back on track. And you work towards all the base with these cards too. Base sets. You could sell for like 20 bucks. All right, now we're into Heritage. So we got hits out of those. Dang, Peter Fairbanks. Get that off me. Ellie. Let's have to look at the Ellies. Make sure there's nothing special on that one. Ugh, Cub, gross. DJ Hertz. That's Hertz the, whatchamacallit, where you rent cars. Shota. I don't think I've seen that card before. That's pretty cool. Zach Neto, Yamamoto on that crazy green card on the back. Cunha. And that. See, I'll go through the back ends of them at some point. See if I got any image variations or nicknames. Jake DeGrom. All right, a few more packs, everybody, and then we're done. Bobby Witt. Like that one. That one's a cool one. Bryce Harper. Jonathan Cannon. Okay, in that picture, he doesn't really look like Dak Shepard, but in the previous one, he does. Backwards, so a refractor of Pete Alonso. So that's pretty cool. Tyler Soderstrom having himself a year, and Angel Shively. All right. Last pack out of the base and everything. There he is, Jackson Churio. Sweet. Brendan Donovan. Then we get one of these cards. Victory Leaders in the chrome. And a Sagisi, which you're finding a lot in Bowman. At least I am. All right, now we're going to get into the silver packs. Hopefully we can get something good. David Festa. This guy I get a lot of. At least we're not getting a Brian Hayes, but since I just said his name, I'll probably get it right here. Kobe Mayo's a good one. Melissa Contreras, Kevin Alcantara, Alcantara. And last pack, everybody. Nope. JP Crawford, Alvarez, Jess Chisholm, Freddie Freeman, and Wyatt Langford. So yeah, if you enjoyed the content, hit that like, subscribe, do what you need to do. Sorry, I'm not myself, but I'll try to be better. But the hits of the video is Jeremy Pena Gold and the Dylan Cruz. We finally hit it. Such a cool card with W in the back. Really like that one. And then the purchase for my PC, Hidden Gems. Look at that sparkle. Jackson Churro, PSA 10 Pop 2. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you next time. Peace.